Alright, map 3, Dreaming Garden. This is where Sunder gets a little bit challenging. By challenging, I mean it took me 20 attempts to beat this map. So, we're just going to start here in this first room. This is... not getting caught in the crossfire in this first room is pretty tricky. I definitely, with the way I did this map, this is the hardest part. The Hell Knights just go everywhere. Cyber Demon shoots randomly. The Cyber Demon can shoot. There's like a really low ceiling over here that the Cyber Demon can shoot and just splash damage you, which is kind of interesting. But my goal here is to kill these Mancubi, and I don't think that Mancubus, yeah, I'm just going to ignore him because he's all behind those Hell Knights. That's not going to happen. So, go through this door, nearly get zapped by that Archvile. I'm going to collect some ammo, and then we're going to activate this fight, and then just wait for the bars to lower on that switch, and then we're just going to go back up to where the Mancubi were. Yeah, it lowers pretty quickly, actually. But once we get up here, yeah, I want to kill that Mancubus because he's going to shoot me in the back while I deal with this Archvile. There's another Archvile down there, which is kind of annoying. I'm going to try to splash him if possible. And I don't know, yeah, he's still alive. I just heard someone resurrect something, but and then I'm just going to leave, sort of, before knowing if he died or not, because I'm going to end up taking a rocket or something if I stand up there for too long. Here, sort of going to loop around for a little bit. The Archvile, there are 3 Archviles. We took care of the one up top. The Archvile over here is infighting that Cyber Demon. He's infighting a bunch of monsters, which is good. He tends to not do that. Here typically I wouldn't want to come back in this room, but there was an opening, so I took my chance, and there's a nice teleporter that I think I figured out that teleporter does, like, during attempts and not practice. So yeah, this whole first section, we're bleeding together like 3 separate fights here. It's very sloppy, just sort of, we want the red key, which is behind that Cyber Demon out there. But I'm gonna go grab it this way. I think I could have easily snuck behind him the other way and it would have been fine, but... And we're gonna sneak through this door, and this is the first fight that we're going to deal with, complete as one fight. Maybe... Ow. Well, I guess the Hell Knight room in the previous map. But, okay, how much health did I have there? 18! Yeah, that did not go well. What went wrong here? Him shooting me directly as soon as he turns that corner. But I lived, and I get to continue doing this map. So these Hell Knights, they get stuck on this staircase. It's really awkward. Again, shouldn't have really gone for that health, but you take a lot of pot shots in this fight. They all kind of, it's like, I want to call it a bathroom, because this entire map is bathroom tile. But, like, that little cubby back there, they just get stuck in. That was a good, you know, realizing I'm not going to make it out that way on time. And then realizing I can't make it back up there. Yeah, they're just not behaving, but stick by a little bit longer, and eventually let us. And now, you know, you might be worried about, you know, them all coming back to get you here, but they can't really, you know, they get stuck in that corner. They're not going to come get you, only the few that were already up here. So we're going to press that switch. The Cyber Demon is probably going to die about now, yeah. And then it's just more Hell Knights. You know, really this fight is, the infighting that was going to be done here is all done. So I should just, you know, you could kill the Hell Knights here immediately, I think, without any loss of time on this sort of thing. But I would like to do the one remaining hardish part of the map first. So we're going to come over here. We're just going to wait like 5-10 seconds for the Barons to get out of their hole here. We're going to press the switch that opens the door for the Cyber Demon. And I remember, he does not shoot here. The Cyber Demon is a jerk about it. Yeah, he's infighting Hell Knights behind him. So, just have to give up and continue on with the map, which is press 3 switches to, you know, I think these, I don't actually know if these monsters come in all at once or piecemeal, switch by switch, but either way, I think, you know, it's not very hard to just press all these switches immediately, and then you could, I don't really know if it's any better to wait for those Archviles to spawn before going to the end game. I got stuck here, honestly, so probably not. There's 4, 5, but 5 Archviles. And this fight, you know, it's not very hard. There is a hole here. One singular hole that can kill you. So stressful. That is the worst part of this. Apparently I'm going to come up here. I don't know why I did that. Doesn't seem very correct. There's a pain elemental alive. Oh, I guess I wasn't paying attention to my health in this recording, but I guess I was worried about that while playing, so I went back for the Mega Spear that I had remembered. But yeah, Cyber Demon out there is still alive, I think. So, you know, now we just have a bunch of rockets, 600 cells, and we're going to do cleanup until the end of the map. And, you know, for all that time that we spent just trying to, you know, get infighting to save ammo and do stuff in time, we only have 37 rockets left to deal with the rest of the map. Okay, well, there, 100 rockets. Yeah, that Cyber Demon, I think I'm going to try and get him to infight those guys, and then come over here. And I think there's more rockets up where that Mancubi is, but I'm not going to grab them. So we're just going to shoot these guys. Good old... This is where this map and Hag's Finger are where Sunder gets its Hell Knight reputation. Also, that's the first room furnace. Completely absurd Hell Knight gallery. But yeah, this fight. This is a very interesting. I like this map. This is a very, surreal. I love the title. The Dreaming Garden is so evocative. Apparently I'm going to press that switch. Apparently I am going to get this ammo. I don't know when I figured out there's ammo up there, but apparently before I won the map. It's just so, it's like 3, well, I guess there's the wooden area, which I call in my save states, the Visitor's Center. Which is funny. I don't really know how it could be a Visitor's Center, considering that there's only one entrance into it, from the middle of the garden, so I don't really think visitors can get to it easily. But yeah, I think it's just this 3 main textures: the bathroom tile, the pipe wall, and then sort of the metally. I mean, I guess there's various metally, darker textures as accents, but it's just so interesting. It's sort of fiddly, like, I don't know. I think that's it. Oh, I forgot the key. Brilliant. Could have gotten under 12 minutes, but did not grab the key because I had to panic and leave this room quickly. Yeah, this is a really interesting map. I would think yeah, and we're going to try to get 100% items on each Sunder map, because why not? It's pretty easy. So, I like this map. I like... Just gonna spend some more time noodling about this map, talking about it, just because I don't really know what else I want to say, but I think this is a very interesting map. I do find, part of the reason I'm going with these hard strats at the beginning is just because, I find, this fight challenging, and I want to get to it quickly, and, I find these beginning fights challenging even if you handle them, piece by piece. Like, coming around, shooting all these revenants for, like, a minute or two, that takes a while. And I get pot shot to death, and then when the Archviles come back, I'm gonna die anyway. So might as well, increase the risk slightly to do it quickly. It's very distracting when you're shooting and not actually near your player. Just sort of really like this map. It's a fun. So weird, and I think like new, even the later old Sunder maps, they sort of get more sensible. Like, what the hell is this place? This is the most strangest Sunder map, I think. That doesn't, like, why is there a guy here with a buck tooth? What are these weird trees? What are the hexagons doing here? Like, why did... Why does Gazebo make that? What is going on in this place? It doesn't make any damn sense. So, yeah. Good map. I feel pretty okay about it. 20 attempts, honestly, when you're playing, feels like so many more than that. So, yeah. See you in the next horrendously too many attempts map.